What I tell you? I love seeing this. I tell you what, I'm going to start something new here. It's called Call a Shot, Take a Shot. We're going to put down some Woodford Reserve for this bad boy today. That is what I love to see. What is up, everybody? Welcome to Trace Trades, where we have technical analysis on different stocks in the stock market, as well as potential buy, hold, or sell opinions on these given stocks. I'd like to preface by saying that I'm not a financial advisor nor expert, so take what I say with a grain of salt. The reason that I started this channel is because a couple years back, I was about $30,000 deep in some medical debt. And I was very fortunate to have some close family, friends, and mentors that pushed me to work hard and invest my money, and I'm happy to say that not only am I now financially free, but I'm doing pretty well for myself at the age of 23. So, if I can pass along any of the information, resources, or tools that are given to me here to the community, make a couple people better off than they were before, that's all that I can ask for. Lastly, if you would not mind dropping a like on the video, it really does help support the channel, and consider subscribing if you'd like to see more content like this. I read a comment today that made me laugh pretty hard. It said, I can't wait for the day when you say I'm doing pretty well off at the age of 24. Oh, man. Well, my birthday's on June 21st, 1997, if anybody's curious. It's a little ways away, but when the time comes, we'll be celebrating by turning some nasty profits, as long as it's not on a weekend or something. But today we've got an update for you on ticker symbol BIOL, up 44% at the close of the day today. Absolutely filthy. At one point, we had the stock price touch at $1.59, and I said, guys, get ready for BIOL. I said it. I said, get ready for BIOL. It is going to do something absolutely nasty, and we did see it come to fruition. So this is just starting to pick up steam. We do have the webinar on Thursday. I would continue to hold this into Thursday. And guys, I've been calling this play for a while. It's been a slow mover. It took some time. It took a little bit of patience. We were stair-stepping very slowly, and I said, hey, this level of resistance right here is going to be huge. And once we push through this, it is going to rocket, absolutely rocket. And we did see that happen. And now that we've pushed over and held over $1.20, I think there's a lot of traction and a lot of momentum to come with BIOL. So I hope that you guys rocked with me on this Grand Slam play. This has been an absolute runner. We're absolutely crushing, and we've got a lot to talk about here on the charts. So we're going to look at this both macroscopically and microscopically. I'll show you the 1 month chart as well as the 2 day, 1 minute chart. I've got the RSI pulled up, which is the relative strength index. Anything over 70 is overbought. Anything under 30 is oversold. I've got the 200 EMA, which is the exponential moving average, and this is a price action based valuation trend line over a 200-day moving period, as well as a 15-day VAMA. And this is, some brokerage accounts will offer this. This is the volume adjusted moving average. You may need to use the VWAP or the MA. They're about the same thing. And this is just a price action based valuation trend line over a 15-day moving period, adjusted accordingly to the overall volume going into a stock. So we'll talk about what these all mean. Drop a Fibonacci retracement to give us an idea of where we might see a pullback if you're looking to get an entry point into this stock. I do think this has potential to touch $2 sometime in the next week to 2 weeks or so. I do think this is a great midterm hold. I'll give you all sorts of great things to know about BIOL. I'll also give some levels of support and resistance, both bullish and bearish indicators on the charts, the whole 9 yards. So buckle in. We've got a lot to talk about here today. But honestly, drop some whiskey glasses in the comments down below if you hit it with this play. This is another Grand Slam. We called it pretty solid with BIOL. We called it really good with BB. I predicted that we'd see a buy zone today. I hope people scoop that up. We called it with AMC. Absolute beautiful short squeeze in the making. Oh man, and BIOL is no exception. We have actually been crushing that, honestly, and MVIS. I said MVIS is very likely to run too, so we're hitting a pretty good batting average right now. And if you got into BIOL, you're looking really good. So let's just get right into the video. But first, I want to give a quick shout out to the guys over at the Patreon. They will have access to the private Discord as well as real-time insights on my personal trading. And guys, I'm so thankful for everybody here. We are over 600 patrons strong now, which is absolutely insane to me. I think just a little less than a month ago, we had like 10 people in here. So the growth is amazing. I can't believe that. It really does mean way more to me than I could ever express to you guys. I love what we're doing here. I love the community. I love the team. And I've said it before, and I will say it again. This is something that I could not do by myself. We do this as a team effort and as a community, and that is what I love about Trace Trades. I'll never take complete credit for any of these hits. A lot of this comes from the Discord and from the comment section. So there's a lot of good stuff in here. We've got chat and questions, my daily trades, investing assistance, options trading, stock bot, which we will actually talk about here today, short-term plays, mid-term plays, long-term plays, SPAC plays, cult stocks, industries and sectors, and a whole bunch of different stocks in here. And there's a lot of people making a pretty decent amount of money. If I just show you a couple of people in here in the past 3 months, we've got Brother Darkness that made 80%. Crow, thank you, my friend, for turning a 94% profit. You did it, man. I didn't do that for you. We just give you the tools, and you click buy and you click sell. So absolutely beautiful. 203% in the last month for Vike. If you want to be a part of this community, like I said, link is in the description box down below for the Patreon. Now, if you're not familiar with what Biolase is, we'll just give you a quick description. They're a medical device company which engages in developing, manufacturing, marketing, and sale of laser systems in dentistry and medicine. It operates through Waterlase systems and Diode systems products. The Waterlase system uses a patented combination of water and laser energy to perform procedures using drills, scalpel, check, and other traditional dental instruments for cutting soft and hard tissue. The Diode systems perform soft tissue pain therapy and cosmetic procedures, including teeth whitening, and the company was founded in 1987 and is headquartered in Irvine, California. And we are expecting a webinar on Thursday from Biolase, and I do anticipate that we'll continue to see a run up on this stock, but there should be an opportunity that presents itself with BIOL, and I honestly think it's a pretty good company. I think that you have a lot of potential here as a midterm to long-term hold, and nobody on YouTube is talking about this, and I don't understand why. This is one of those plays where I feel like you're beating the hype if you get in right now. I would not be surprised in the least bit if this catches on and people really start digging into BIOL, that you see $8, $10, $12, and the volume begins to pick up, because guys, we're really not seeing very high volume trade on this stock yet. This is coming off a very low volume, this kind of growth. So I think right now, a month from now, people are going to wish they got into BIOL, because they're going to be YouTubers talking about this. This is going to be on Reddit threads. This is going to be all over stock twits. BIOL is a great play, and this is a play that's not going to go anywhere. There's always going to be a need for dentistry, and this laser system for soft tissue and hard tissue, the Diode system, the Waterlase, all that stuff is very niche, and there's a huge market for that. It's going to decrease overall pain. It's going to increase productivity. It's going to put new technology into dentist hands. There's no way that you can lose getting. I mean, there is a way. There's never anything guaranteed with penny stocks, but I have a lot of conviction with BIOL, and I think this is going to be a great play. So first thing I want to do is drop a Fibonacci retracement so we can get an idea of what kind of pullback we might see on this stock. And if we look historically speaking, I'm going to drop a Fibonacci retracement from this last run up and give us an idea of how much we retraced. So this is just looking at trends. I'm not going to guarantee this happens, but based on trends, we can see that we had a pretty solid hold at the 61.8% retracement at 90 cents. We did dip below that, and if you're looking for an opportunity and you see it dip below that retracement, that is a huge buying opportunity, but that did hold pretty well at the 61.8% retracement. So if that trend does continue, a good buy for this is going to be $1.25, which does line up because this was a previous level of resistance on the stock, and once we push through that, we got a really big fat wide bar candle that pushed, and we saw a lot of price action. So I do anticipate that you're going to see that $1.25 act as a level of support here in the future. And if you don't have a position in BIOL, you're looking to get a position in BIOL, improve your position in BIOL, that is going to be the place to do it. $1.25. That is a very good entry point. And if you see a dip below that, the next level of support is going to be $1.20. We have quite a few touch points here, the $1.20, as I'd mentioned prior. You can see that right here in the Fibonacci retracement as well. And I think if we push down to that zone, you can play this out a couple different ways. You can take profits if you'd like to. Right now, this price of $1.39, it might not pull back, right? I can't predict the future. All we can do is look at the trends, but it is possible it pulls back. So you can take profits as a swing trade, get back into $1.20, ride it up to the next level of resistance, because we do see that there's a lot of up and down movement, right? It consolidated for a while. You got a lot of opportunities to go, enter at $1.04, exit at $1.20, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, and we may see the same thing happen again here before the next leg up. So if you'd like to swing trade this, that is an opportunity for you. If you're looking to add a position, anywhere between $1.20 and $1.25 is what I would be looking for. That is where I will be improving my position in the stock, and I expect to see this volume start to pick up. Now, one thing I do want to point out to you is the RSI indicator. We were pushing oversold or overbought for a very large portion of the day. 83 here, 78 here. And in the past, when we have been overbought, right, it lasted about a day here, lasted about a day here. We saw a little bit of a pullback. Now, this last time wasn't as much of a pullback. It did still grow, but this time right here, we did see a pretty hard pullback down to the mid-40s. At one point, touchdown at 26, was scooped up pretty fast after that nice steady climb. But I do anticipate at least a small pullback, and that will be an opportunity for you to get into the stock. Now, if you can buy into this as close to 50 or under on the RSI indicator as possible, that is going to be the best time to buy, because the stock will be undervalued, it'll be oversold, and you never want to buy a stock when it's overvalued. Not to say that it is right now, but buying in at the high point on the day has more risk involved than buying in at a lower cost price. So personally, my trade strategy, I would rather miss out on a run and wait for a pullback so I can mitigate my risk, then get in and chase the run and lose money, right? So maybe you buy in and you chase and you do end up turning a profit, but you might get in and it might pull back, right? So there's always going to be plays out there that give you an opportunity. I watched a video today and it was actually very interesting. It said I don't look for peaks on a trade. I look for the troughs. I think it was I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but it's a great channel, and I'll bring them up again in the future, but look for the troughs. That's the great time to buy in. You don't want to buy in when it's at a peak like this. There's risk involved, right? Unless you're a momentum trader and you're planning on watching it very closely, getting in and out, there's risk involved. So watch for that pullback to $1 to $1.25. Gap between the 15 VAMA and the 200 EMA is exponentially growing. We have a huge gap here, crossed over way back here. If you got it at 48 cents, this is a Jag X type setup, guys. This looks absolutely beautiful. This looks like a great opportunity to double up some money, and I love everything about the price action happening here. Volume was up today, and its volume is still up here in the after hours. Granted, it is a little bit of red volume. We are pulling back just a little bit, right? There's probably some profit taking, but I do think this is an overall investor stock, and I do think this is something that people are not waking up to yet. I think BIOL is something that is going to be hot on YouTube in the next month. This is a beat the hype play. And shout out to Mike over at the Patreon, crew guy. He put me on this play. I don't take credit for anything when it's not my call. It was his call. All I do is look at the charts, the upcoming data, and I present it to you as I see it. I present the information, right? And the information here says bullish, 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 run incoming. And everybody out there that had patience, I'm so freaking pumped for you, because I would wait 1 week over and over and over again to get a 50% run up on a stock, and we did have that here today at 44% run up. So that is how the 1 month chart currently looks. A lot of great bullish action happening here. Just looking at this right now, we've got a double bottom right here, a big fat George W, which is typically a good bullish indicator. Held up very well at this level right here at about $1.04. Did have a little bit of barcoding for a couple of days, which is a little bit ugly. That's traders stepping into the stock and scalping, which is a method of you buying at $1.04, sell at $1.05, and you rinse and repeat with a very algorithmic-like pattern. And people can make a lot of money doing that. You can make a crap ton of money doing that. And that's what I anticipate happened here with that barcoding. But we have escaped that pattern. We are running right now. So that's how the 1 month chart looks. Like I said, I'll double down on entry point, $1.20 to $1.25. To me, this is at least a midterm hold. Or if you'd like to hold into Thursday, that is a good opportunity as well. Now, one thing to keep in mind, we did have a reverse split meeting last week, and this would have been a negative catalyst for the stock. This does indicate weakness in the company, and they did end up convening that meeting until mid-February. Now, this will come again in the future, and I will update as that meeting comes closer, but that is something that you're going to have to weigh with your risk management. There is a potential that they do a reverse split on this company, and if that does happen, that may affect the stock price. Now, what you could do in anticipation for this is take profits before the meeting, and then if the meeting goes bad, it'll dip, it'll pull back. You'll see that happen. You can buy in at the very low point, because we're looking for the troughs, not the peaks, right? Buy it at the low point and ride it back up. So I just want to bring that to your attention so you're completely tracking what is happening with BIOL. Quick look at the 2-day 1 minute chart. We'll look for some bullish or bearish confirmation. Looking at the candlesticks here, we did see a little bit of barcoding at the beginning of the day. Not as bad as we've seen in the past, but there definitely was barcoding happening. And at the end of the day, we saw a huge pump in volume. Absolutely beautiful. At the after hours right now, we are down a little bit, starting to consolidate, which is not bad whatsoever. Overall candlesticks, there's not much to say about barcoding. It kind of is what it is. There's people scalping the stock a little bit. But we do have what appears to be this consolidation and funneling of price action with this very nice clean pennant formation. And what this is doing is tightening up the price action, giving confirmation to buyers. And as this continues to squeeze, I would expect some pretty heavy buying pressure in the future if we break the top part of this trend line. So this is typically a good bullish indicator. This confirms buying pressure, and this is a great thing to see on the charts. The charts look very healthy. Honestly, I don't see anything bearish about the charts whatsoever. 2-day 1 minute chart looks great. Great price action today. Volume picked up at the end of the day. We do have stair-stepping higher lows, higher highs. We pushed through that level of resistance, which will be now an acting level of support. Entry point between $1 and $1.20 and $1.25. You'll be rocking and cooking with Crisco. So that is what I have for the video today. If you enjoyed it, please drop a like. It really does help support the channel. And consider subscribing if you'd like to see more content like this. And lastly, I do have an affiliate link in the description box down below for Webull. Webull is a great brokerage brokerage account or a brokerage platform where you can trade in the extended hours. It's a great tool. Starting at 4 a.m., you can get in and get ahead of some of the plays if you need to. Very time-sensitive plays. If you deposit $100, you'll receive 4 free stocks. I will also receive a free stock. If you're not interested, that's totally fine. I don't really care, my friends. I'm just glad that you're taking the time to watch my videos and support me in that way. So that is what I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching, my friends, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.